conversation we'll mainly have around the marketing journey that a brand undergoes, which is basically to understand and identify who their consumers are to begin with, and then engage them effectively to be able to acquire them, right? So in that scenario, I just wanted to understand from you, which is the biggest issue that mobile is helping solve for you today? I mean, is it in terms of understanding your customers deeper? Is it to identify in a more nuanced and precise manner who they are, or to engage them effectively, or to acquire them?
So essentially, mobile, if you were to look as an ecosystem in itself, right, it has grown significantly in the last 2 to 3 years, where you are seeing flagship kind of models which used to be there in 2016 coming at a price range of less than 5,000, 7,000 rupees, right? Today you have great camera phones, great phones on Android which would be available for less than 5,000 rupees. And there are a lot of brands as well which have come out recently, new brands. And what this essentially has helped is in increasing the penetration across India, right? And mobile as a platform, it is so now, it is not that okay, I will decide and then I'll figure out what is happening, like a research kind of a platform. It is not really research kind of a platform like desktop. So the transactions happen immediately on mobile phones, right? And definitely one is what you get significant reach. Then you get transactions which happen now and then and there itself. And across tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, if you were to look, there is significant penetration which has come in due to mobile phones becoming more affordable. Now this helps brands in multiple ways. It has helped us in reaching out to these places where we were not really there before. People were not really transacting as much, but they are transacting now because of mobiles being available and we being there on mobile devices. So it is very critical for us as a channel. It is very critical for us as a platform rather, and because it is significantly large right now, it helps us acquire new users, right? It gives us the boost of reaching out to the next 100 million users. And these users come back, they try us, they come back and they try again, and they sort of keep buying from us, right? Once we have them on board. So that's why it is very important to have a right mobile strategy, to be present, have a website which is really optimized for low speed internet connections as well, not just the high speed internet connections, because people in tier 1 city definitely have very high speed connections, but in tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities, it's not really significantly high, except barring 1 or 2 providers, it's not really that high.
Right.
So it helps us definitely in 3 important things. One is it helps us in reaching the right audience which we really want. It helps us in driving newer users to the platform. And third, it definitely helps us in driving more meaningful conversions. Yeah, because when we are trying to sell something which is a high frequency product, right, we can manage to sell it on mobile phone rather than selling it on a desktop.
Got it. So in your later part of the user journey, which is basically to engage and acquire them, is where it kicks in.
Yes.
Got it.
So in fact, we have recently started grocery business. We are in grocery business as well. We are managing groceries today across 5 cities. And within these cities, we are selling grocery on mobile phone devices, and that's the perfect device to have for buying grocery, right? Right in your kitchen, you can just tick, okay, this is what I want, create your basket and then check out at your convenience.
That's very convenient. I'm sure that's helpful as well.
Yeah.
So when you look at this journey, right, specifically the earlier part, which is when you're trying to understand and identify who your customers are, what challenges do you primarily face when trying to do that?
So from a customer perspective, we really want to deliver the right value to our customers, right? If we are not delivering the right value to our customers, we are not solving for a longer term strategy. So we need to figure out what exactly is the gap between what customer wants and what we are selling, and bridge that gap and provide value to the end customer. If end customer wants interest-free EMIs, we will be sort of providing interest-free EMIs, right? We build for the new India. That's our tagline as well, Naye India ke saath. So we sort of constantly invest a lot in developing for new India, and we understand what kind of requirements Indians have, and we categorize those requirements into different buckets and then come up with products which solve for particular requirements of our customers.
Got it. So in this, when you're trying to understand what your customers' requirements are, what is it that you feel is lacking? Is it that there are not enough data points around it? Is it that we don't have a unified view? Do you have any specific pain points around it, or do you think that is something that you understand very well?
If you look at a customer behavior, it is very different for every customer, right? It is very unique to a customer. Your requirement is very unique to what my requirement could be, right? Now, if I have something to match everyone's taste, then I have a very wide variety of products on my platform which people can choose and buy from, right? But if I don't have those wide variety, then I'll miss on the customers who are looking for a particular thing, which is why a true horizontal player like us basically adds value to the end customers.
Thank you so much for your time today, Shreya.
Thank you so much.